Have you ever wanted to know about the future, love, dreams, money, sex and bodies? Well, then you're in luck because we read tarot cards. And we do it seriously. We know we're being funny, but it's real. Real magic. We used to be an Instagram live show. And then a live show in front of an audience. Yay! And now, a podcast. So sit back, relax, and trust the process. Welcome to The Tarot Show.
I'm Dickie Copeland.
And I'm Hannah Garces.
And this is The Tarot Show.
Welcome in.
Yeah, come on in.
Have a seat wherever.
Do you want a beer?
What can I start you folks off with?
How's it going, Han?
It is okay. How are you, Dickie?
Doing good. We're back, baby. We got shit going on. It's all good.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got our show coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going to be able to record it for the podcast, hopefully. But if not, then we'll do like a deep dive play-by-play of the thing for everyone. So you can keep a lookout for that. But I'm really excited. I think it's going to be... We've got some special surprises.
We do.
Surprise, bitch.
Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. I wonder what Emma Roberts is doing right now.
I bet that she is getting out of a steaming hot bath. And she's being mean about somebody.
Mm-hmm. Good for her.
Yeah. If that's not the goal, I don't know what is.
God. Oh, God.
She's like, ugh, Ryan Murphy called me again. I just know he wants to ask me to do another thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dickie.
Yes?
What will become of us?
I think that we'll be famous.
Oh.
I think that you and I are we're gonna have two huge houses next door to each other.
Mm.
And we'll get walkie-talkies so we can talk to each other from our bedrooms. And I want my walkie-talkie to have a huge antenna. That's my only demand, is that it has like the biggest antenna. And then so that way too, when you close it, you can like close it with authority.
Authority. Like Cartman?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Respect my authority.
I want my walkie-talkie to be those big like phones with the antenna, and you had to wind it like in Vietnam. It was like a backpack.
Oh yeah. All right, well, be careful.
No.
Okay, never mind. I get shot then.
Okay.
Today we're going to be doing readings for the listeners. But before we do that, we have to cleanse the deck and we have to cleanse our bodies. So Hannah is going to take the time to cleanse our little tarot deck, which has been through it. Mm-hmm. We've been reading a lot of tarot this week.
Yes.
We read for some friends that had been in LA for 22 years. They wanted a tarot reading to commemorate.
That was so fun.
The anniversary. It was so fun. It was actually like surprisingly moving at times too. I forget that tarot can really help people connect to things, and that you and I get an interpretation and they usually have an even deeper one right away.
Yeah, and it was cool like in those settings where we pull for groups of friends, and each reading is definitely unique for each person, but then there's this like through line for people who are really important to each other and who are close. It's like, of course, there's going to be common themes because they're living their lives together.
Yeah, we said it was giving Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And they really were like with our powers combined. We did Celtic crosses and it was crazy. Like two of the women had the Queen of Wands in like really prominent places, and then two of the women had the Empress in really prominent places. It just all made sense.
Mm-hmm.
It was cute.
It was so fun.
I like reading for people.
Me too. Me too, Dickie.
Good thing we're going to do it in a big show setting. Woo! Baby. Be funny on purpose. How about it? What a thought.
Could you imagine?
No.
Shut up, A-Kid.
Yeah, I can imagine. We've done it before.
Hello.
The cats are coming over to hang out. See, when we have a YouTube channel, this is the part that everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm in it for the cats.
Yeah.
I told Hannah that I had an idea that if we start a YouTube channel, that every thumbnail should just be the cats making those crazy expressions. Like you usually see like the hosts and influencers being like, oh, but if it's just the cats with like bold, like, just like, WTF. So now that we've cleansed the space, Hannah has done a very good job of cleansing the deck. We cleanse our bodies with a shot. Can't wait to do this in the show.
Mm-hmm.
From the womb
to the tomb.
Okay. All right. Tastes like snapping that antenna right back into its home.
Oh, we got to get some stuff to take a shot for the show.
Yeah. What do we want to drink during the show?
Probably Fireball, right?
Yeah. We can do that.
Or we could do something different.
Yeah. I guess we just can't risk a vodka show when we're live.
It's too crazy.
Way too crazy. We'll shoot off the stage and through the ceiling. And everyone will be like, whoa.
Or they'll love it.
It's also funny because the lyric is such an intimate theater.
Yes.
So I do think we're going for spooky vibes. But, you know, if we go crazy, then we go crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll figure this out on our time. At the liquor store. Sorry, listeners.
That's
a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. The logistics.
Mm-hmm. Well, shoot.
I guess now it's time for
blessings. I would like to bless X-Men.
Which X-Men?
All of those mutants. But of course Wolverine.
Yeah. I guess I was asking, like, did you mean the cartoon? Did you mean the movies?
Oh,
did you
I just meant all of them.
All.
Just all of them. I guess with the movies, because, you know, we saw Deadpool recently, and you know, it's cool. But I think it just really made me appreciate how good X-Men is as a concept, as a movie franchise, as a X-Men, like they fuck.
Yeah, they're cool.
They go so hard. The movies are so hard, and it's like Wolverine and Deadpool. I enjoyed it, but I'm like, I don't need this to be 2.5 hours long. I don't need all this like Marvel Cinematic Universe exposition that gets so long and draggy. And what are we talking about? You know what I mean? And it's like, it made me really appreciate X-Men.
I remember watching it when I was really young and loving it and really loving Wolverine in particular. So I was surprised at how moved I was by the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God, this really is, like, during the credits when they show old pictures of everyone. And I was just like, oh my God. Honestly, not to spoil it for everyone, but like some of those cameos of like Toad. I was like,
yeah.
Toad? Like my friend in elementary school randomly had like a huge crush on the same actor that played Toad plays Darth Maul.
Oh, okay.
And she like loved him. And that was the beginnings of her freakdom.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, it's Toad.
Yeah, it's Toad.
It took me right back to being in her house, listening to NSYNC while her mom was like screening calls on the answering machine.
Yeah, X-Men just fucking rocks.
They do. Do you have a favorite X-Man?
I always liked Storm.
Storm rules.
That was kind of my...
What a power.
Yeah.
What a force. What is it? A big Gambit.
Yeah.
You know, his little love story. I was into that. And obviously, you know how long I've been waiting for this.
The alligator.
Ooh. Yeah, the alligator. Ooh. I love him. You just make sure people know what happened here today.
Yeah, X-Men just rocks. And it's like, it reminds me of a time when like superhero movies were special and not so like, oh, look what we're doing. And also the stakes don't matter because it's just lasers, different colored lasers coming out of our hands and who can push harder. Like you're pushing out a poop. Like I don't give a fuck. I like that Wolverine's little claws come out and it hurts him every time. I like that Rogue can't kiss someone because it'll kill someone she loves. Mm-hmm. I love Jean Grey's little fucked up thing. I love Magneto was persecuted and now he's mad. And now he's
it's big Israel energy, to be honest.
There's something about Charles Xavier that is really special. Mm-hmm. And Patrick Stewart is so special as a person.
Yes.
And so the combination of an incredible character by an incredible actor, like he is iconic.
Absolutely. And so, yeah, I just really like it.
It's a great blessing. Hannah is lighting the candle for all X-Men in all forms.
Let the mutant leave them alone.
I thought you were going to let the mutant watch.
Let the mutant watch.
Let the boy watch. I would like to bless my niece Renee.
Oh,
She stopped me cold when I was visiting. I went down to visit my nieces. My oldest niece turned 10 and they threw like an unbelievably great party. It was so cool. There was like a 17-foot water slide. I was like, damn, are we the Kardashians? This rules. And we had the best time. My whole family was there. And essentially, at the end of the party day, everyone is so tired. And my youngest sister, Kaylee, is her mom. And they have like a huge, they call it big bed in the living room where all the girls can sometimes sleep. And then sometimes they get moved into their own rooms. But they kind of sleep like puppies in a pack. So they're all like on the bed. And Kaylee will throw on YouTube. And they all fall asleep to like ASMR videos and stuff. And so I got in big bed with everyone. And Renee, who is 4.5, baby Renee Jean, she's like curled up next to me. She insisted on me being next to her, which is there any better feeling than when a kid is like, I want to sit next to Kiki.
no.
Kiki needs to sit next to me. And I was like, okay, which is what they call me, Auntie Kiki. And so she's kind of curled up with me, but she takes her little like bare foot. She's small. All of her is next to me, but she takes her little bare foot and she starts to put her toe like on my cheek, like put all of her little, like sometimes in yoga when they make you do all 5 toes in a row, like pressing little keyboard. She starts to do that to my face and my visceral reaction was like, no. And she goes, can I touch your face with my toe? And I say, no. And then she goes, but can I touch your hair with my toe? Because like my hair was like all spread out. And I go, yeah. Because I can't feel that, right? I'm like, yeah. And then she goes, I love you. I love you with my heart.
Oh.
And I was like, I love you with my heart. Because it's as if she's saying like, for real.
Yes.
I love you with my heart. Like not with my brain, not with my soul. I love you with my heart. She really fell in love with me when I said she could touch my hair with her bare toes.
Yeah.
And she was all curled up all weird and she like kicked out her foot and put it on my hair, like a curl of my hair. At the end of a long day, like, okay.
Yeah, that's so special.
Yeah, that's my girl. She was giving a little bit of what's that X-Men that I love so much. He's German and he poofs and he was played by Alan Cumming. Oh God, he rules. And he also had a love story. In X2, he played Nightcrawler.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, Renee was giving Nightcrawler energy. She's a little mischievous.
I feel like also Mystique is doing a lot of foot play.
She's doing so much foot play, and she is always barefoot. Mm-hmm. And she's like walking. She's kind of like
she's always slinking. And then like crack your neck with her toes.
Yeah, aren't they related?
Are they?
I believe they are.
Okay.
You know who else loved X-Men?
Who?
Kelsey,
Of course.
my middle sister. Huge. She's the one that got me into it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Nightcrawler is the son of mutant supervillain Mystique.
Oh.
Yeah. Crazy. I got lost in that. Never mind. Never mind. Anyways, I will light the candle for my niece Renee, who loved me because I let her touch my hair with her bare foot. If only it was always that easy. And now it's time for curses. Hannah, can you give me curses in a house bunny voice?
And now it's time for curses.
I enjoyed that.
You're welcome.
I would like to curse keeping score. Like when you're playing cornhole or something. I don't want to.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares? I'm just doing this until the barbecue's done. 6-3, especially cornhole, because it's like, you're doing a little bit of subtraction as you land various whatevers. And it's just like, I don't care enough.
Right, it's kind of not the point. Of the
No.
thing. We're passing time.
But unfortunately, my brain also will do the math. And so if it's wrong, then it'll be annoying, but I won't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wish we weren't keeping score at all, because obviously I still am.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone I could trust could just take care of that, that would be nice.
Right. It's like someone else needs to do the scorekeeping, or I think everyone should just be able to feel who's winning.
Yeah, or let's just pick someone who needs it at the end. Just be like, you know what? You drove the farthest to be here, so I think you won.
Here you go.
Here you go. Hey, Uncle Aaron's had a rough quarter. Like, let's let Uncle Aaron have it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel about that.
I agree. Blow it out. Let it out, soul sister. Hell yeah.
You know who didn't keep score? Charles Xavier.
He never did.
No, even if you wronged him, he would forgive you.
Doesn't matter if you're James McAvoy Xavier or Patrick Stewart Xavier. He loved you all the same. Whether you were Michael Fassbender, Magneto, or Ian McKellen Magneto, or Jennifer Lawrence Mystique, or Rebecca Romaine Stamos, FKA Stamos,
Yeah,
Mystique.
FKA Romaine Stamos. Yeah, he loved them all. They were all his children.
A good man. Okay, I want to curse LED Christmas lights. Ugly.
That's a really good one. Talk about, that feels like a little bit of a sequel to Dutch colonial architecture.
Yeah, it is. I hate LED. I mean, I hate kind of like all LED lights. They're nasty.
Do you hate blue the most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's an affront. It's not Christian. It's not of the Lord. I just hate the LED Christmas lights. I just want the regular fluorescent ass, big, chunky, multicolored, or even the fluorescent white I'll take. But
Sure.
I hate those LED lights.
I don't like,
Ugly and cold.
oh, they are cold. I also feel like the little small, like pinprickness of them too is kind of a problem. I'm looking for my warm glow.
Yeah.
And instead they're kind of giving like devil's eyes far away. You're like, ugh. Like, I want it to be dangerous when it falls, because then all the glass will break and you hear the heaviness of it.
Yeah.
As opposed to the LED ones that you're sort of like, you could chuck them off the roof.
Right. So, get out of here. Enough.
Hannah gave it a Jennifer Lopez enough as she blew out the candle to curse LED Christmas lights. Almost 'tis the season. Everyone's got to get organized.
Yeah.
I do love searching vintage Christmas lights. You know what? I know what lights you like the most. The chili pepper ones.
Oh, I love the chili pepper lights.
Those are the cutest, especially like in a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that concludes Blessings and Curses. Now it's time to pull some little spreads for the listeners.
Yeah.
Should we pick different X-Men?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Wolverine's gotta be one of them.
You want to do the biggies?
The biggie, or we could pull niche
Niche?
X-Mans.
Yeah. I used to have a thing for Angel.
Angel's fun.
I remember being like, oh my God, Angel's going to be in the next movie.
Okay, my kind of not obscure, but Jubilee.
Her little yellow jacket.
Yeah.
Jubilee would be so fun at a party.
Yes.
If Jubilee walked in to my house, I'd faint.
Yes.
Be like, oh my God, the fireworks are happening tonight.
Okay, I don't know if this counts as one that we want, but you know who I just also like love? The Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is so funny.
It's a Juggernaut, bitch. Did that originate from the weird like YouTube thing where someone was doing like the voice over X-Men cartoons?
I think so.
And then it went viral. And then I think in a Deadpool movie, Juggernaut busts through a wall and says, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch."
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
I love that they utilize his helmet. I'm glad that they really got into the lore of Juggernaut.
I really like it too.
The Juggernaut too is really funny. I also think that would have been like a great. We've been talking about how improv names are the most embarrassing thing. Like a team improv name is really bad. Mm-hmm. There have been one or two good ones, but I think the Juggernaut would be a really funny one. Like, what team are you on? I'm on the Juggernaut. We can't fucking be stopped. You can't edit us.
Just to come out. Hey, we're the Juggernaut, bitch. Can we get a suggestion? Can we get a one-word suggestion?
But then you don't get it. You just start.
Yeah.
Until the show is over, and then they black you out, but you don't stop because you're the Juggernaut, bitch.
Honestly, respect.
Yeah. Okay. So there's the Juggernaut. There's Kitty Pryde.
Ooh, Emma Frost, played by January Jones in X-Men First Class. That's kind of a fun one.
Diamonds. These have always brought me luck. But she's like holding guns. I do like Emma Frost. I loved Cyclops.
Yeah.
In that weird way. Or Colossus.
Oh, which one's Colossus?
He's the one that like turns all metal.
Oh,
and he's
yes.
like Russian, I think.
Yes.
I liked any of them that had love stories.
Yes. We gotta love Beast too.
Oh, Beast rules. Beast was hot.
Yeah. Nicholas Hoult.
And Kelsey Grammer.
And Kelsey Grammer.
How much money would it take for you to be Kelsey Grammer's girlfriend, and you have to put it like on Facebook and on Instagram and stuff?
Are we talking like a yearly salary or just like a one-time dump?
Yeah, it's like a summer.
A summer? Okay, a summer.
A summer with Kelsey Grammer. A grandma summer. But everyone knows it, which is like fine. It's not really, that part's not that big.
Yeah.
It's just you can't do it in secret.
Okay.
How much money?
I think I need like $200K.
Yeah, it's not a bad amount.
It's not taxed, right?
No, it's under the table.
Okay, it's under the table. Okay. Then I would bring it down to 150.
It comes to you in 50s.
Okay, great.
So you could just grab a single 50 off the pile sometimes. You just have a pile of 50s in your room.
Okay. What about you?
I think I would do it for $75. I don't have a job now. I can't be picky. I'm just kidding.
$75.
$75 and I get to drive all his cars. And I get to steal from him. Then I think I could be like, hey, CAA, I'm dating Kelsey Grammer. Get me a job. Mm-hmm. And maybe they would.
Okay.
I could parlay it. But no, it wouldn't be. I'd be mad if I did it for the cost of two people going to the movies these days. Am I right?
Right. Or like one kind of nice Lego set.
Like one strapless dress. If I did it for like a lunchtime special at Chevy's. No, I think I would do it for the same amount as you. $100K and I'm listening.
Yeah.
But you have to have sex with him. Does that change the amount?
Oh no. I'm not happy about it.
I'm back to $75. I can't wait. No, just kidding.
I'll pay $75.
You know what? It's so insane because like if it was James McAvoy, I would pay I would pay all the money in the world to be his girlfriend for a summer. Yeah.
Oh no.
Can we go to your cool theater? I would love to just pal around. That was a huge sidetrack, and I apologize.
I don't care.
Yeah. Did you know Kelsey Grammer used to show up so drunk to Cheers sometimes that they were like, he couldn't do his lines and he couldn't like hit his mark. And then they'd have to like rewrite some of this stuff. But then he had like legal issues and he had to go pick up trash on the side of the road and stuff as part of his punishment. And the writers went with him. To like
For Cheers? This is pre-Frasier?
pre-Frasier. Yeah,
boy.
he went through some bad times. I know. But apparently some of those episodes you can go back and you can still see he's like pretty hammered. The cast is kind of annoyed. I know.
Cool.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is cool.
Does that change your dollar amount?
No.
All right. So let's pick 3 X-Men.
Let's pick 3 X-Men.
Okay, Beast, but it's Nicholas Hoult Beast.
Nicholas Hoult Beast. I think it should be Wolverine specifically, though, when he's a cartoon and he's like looking at that picture frame. You all know the one. You'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it in our Instagram post.
I love that so much.
A wistful Wolverine.
It's so funny, too, because if he was like caressing it with his little claws, that's what I picture as next.
Yes.
Did he use his claws to like pop the top off of a Coca-Cola, like a glass Coca-Cola in one of the movies?
I don't remember, but probably.
I just remember Iceman blowing on it and like making it cold. And I was like, I wish they would do more shit like that, like how they use their powers in like everyday life. Yeah. Let's do Nicholas Hoult Beast, cartoon Wolverine.
Cartoon Wolverine wistfully looking at a picture.
Yeah. And then you know what I think we should do? Let's do Gambit,
Okay.
played by Channing Tatum in the future, but he's got just a little bit of that Magic Mike swagger back. And there's a love story.
Of course.
So you
And maybe Zoe Kravitz will play something.
yes.
Maybe can Zoe be Storm?
Yeah.
Who does Gambit like?
Rogue.
Oh,
Pretty
she's
sure.
Rogue.
Pretty sure Gambit likes Rogue. Yeah, in the Marvel universe, Gambit is in love with Rogue. And they have a fan favorite on-again, off-again relationship that lasts over 30 years.
Oh.
Rogue learns about Gambit's past as a seducer and scammer from Sabretooth. Oh, yeah, Sabretooth.
Sabretooth's raggedy ass.
He's constantly jumping.
Oh my God.
Buddy, put on your seatbelt.
Sit down.
Brush your teeth.
Brush your 2 big teeth.
Brush your tooth.
Brush your tooth.
Brush your saber tooth.
All right, gang. Listen up. Do you identify with Nicholas Hoult Beast, cartoon Wolverine wistfully looking at a picture, or future Channing Tatum Gambit who is in love?
Who's in love?
With probably Rogue, but maybe someone else. We don't know.
It's going to be Rogue.
He can be in love with more than one person. He had a crush on Rogue, but he wasn't a love triangle with Jean Grey and Cyclops, right? Because Cyclops and Jean were together.
Yeah, and
least in the
Wolverine
movie.
liked Jean.
Yeah, and she liked him back.
Yes.
Why James Marsden is always kind of like the good guy cuck in all these love triangles with the Notebook too.
Yep. And Westworld.
And Westworld too, Teddy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love him. Every time you're supposed to choose him.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
All right, listen up. Beast.
How dare you? Eat some bread. I'm cutting for Nicholas Hoult Beast. You're smart.
You're smart.
You're capable. And you have a power inside of you. Oh my God.
Oh my. Oh.
Okay, well, it's great to be Nicholas Hoult Beast.
Damn, dude. We pulled 6 of Wands reversed, Judgment, and Knight of Cups.
This is a sexy little spread. Mm-hmm. You know what it's got? Swagger.
Yeah. But also some sensitivity and very like measured.
Yes, it's tried, it's tested, it's true. Mm-hmm. So our 6 of Wands card is, we see a figure on a horse in a parade, all the wands upright, and a laurel leaf on top of one, signifying victory itself. And it being reversed means maybe it's a victory we're not exactly seeing, but here it is anyways. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's not like the biggest victory, but maybe it's a personal victory.
Right. a personal victory, or like maybe sometimes when it's reversed, it's cautioning against seeking external validation.
And finding it internally. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what Beast is all about, right? Because he looks crazy.
He do be looking crazy.
He's completely covered in blue hair.
Poor guy.
I know, man. But would he trade it? No.
He wouldn't.
No. Well,
No, he wouldn't.
depends. Depends if people need him.
Right.
Because he shows up.
He does. Who is he in love with? Is he also in love with Jean Grey?
No, I think he had like a thing with Mystique a little bit.
Oh.
Let me look it up.
Oh yeah, like they were both like kids together or something.
Yeah, and Jennifer Lawrence and Nicholas Hoult dated.
Oh my god.
Henry McCoy. Beast and Jean were in a relationship before his death in that universe. But his current girlfriend was an agent, Abigail Brand, a member of SWORD. Okay.
Okay.
I think maybe we're just confused because Nicholas and J. Law dated.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely this 6 reversed. 6 of Wands reversed is very kind of Beast-like, where it's like you're a winner, but maybe you're not feeling like it.
Yeah.
Maybe not looking to.
We see it. Maybe you don't.
Yeah. And then Judgment is a card about rebirth, renewal, like a fresh start.
A call to something new.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess this Knight of Cups in this context is maybe some sort of new love interest or a text from someone, or
I think it's a spark.
yes.
We're feeling a big spark. And maybe that's what the call is all about. And maybe it's coming from a little victory. Do you know what I mean? Like you're having a good day. Things are going well. And then all of a sudden, bam, lightning.
Yeah.
You're making eyes across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, beasts.
Okay, Beast. Let this sort of newfound confidence or this little win make you feel good, so that you can sort of embark on something new.
I think it's all about the beasts are going to feel sexy and they've needed to for a minute.
Yeah.
And now it's coming.
Yes, and people are noticing.
Yeah. People are like, you look good. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh my God. Like they're like saying it behind your back. They're like, she/he/they look good.
Yes. Very Shannon Bedore in this latest season of Real Housewives of OC. Like she got a DUI and crashed into a house, but
Yeah.
but everyone's like, but she got work done.
She got work
and she
done.
looks great. And everyone's like, yeah, she should stop drinking, but she looks really good. She looks really healthy.
I know when they say she looks healthy, that's my favorite part. She looks healthy. Everyone agrees that she's most likely an alcoholic, but they're like, but she looks good. And everyone's like, yeah, she looks really good. Like, and they keep whispering it to each other. She looks really good. Like, yeah, she crashed her car and then she got out of the car and she pretended that she was walking her dog, but she looks really good now.
So that's you guys, Beast.
Yeah, you know who Beast is Archie Bedore.
The dog.
Archie Bedore, played by Nicholas Hoult.
I like this for you, Beasts. This is nice.
Yeah. Live it up, dudes.
Yeah, bask in the glow.
Also, seize the moment. When you feel it hitting, double down.
Yeah.
That's what Judgment and Knight of Cups and all that have to say too.
Yeah.
Move with the wind. Mm-hmm. Dance like everyone is watching.
Because they are, and they're jealous, honey.
Because they are. Dancing on the ceiling because you're Beast, and that's where he hangs out.
Because his feet are toes.
Yeah,
And he can dance on the ceiling
he's
if he
clawed
wants to.
in. He's got his little dainty glasses on too.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's a mutant with like all these powers, but he still needs to wear his little glasses.
You know, that's what's great about X-Men. They have flaws.
Mm-hmm. This one's for you, cartoon Wolverines wistfully looking at a picture.
Lying in bed as Wolverine is so funny.
Touching the frame.
What would that be for us? What would be inside the frame if it was a meme of us?
It'd probably be a picture of Fozzie Bear for me.
I was thinking it would be a picture of Bluestone Manor. But I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Mine would be Dorinda. Dorinda getting really mad amongst all of her huge decorations.
Bluestone mat, like exterior
Yeah.
day,
Night. It would be at night.
Christmas or Halloween.
You know Dorinda does not have those LED lights.
No, she does
Dorinda
not.
goes old school.
And God bless her.
Yeah.
It tickles. I want to cut this for the Wolverines.
Those little nostalgic babies.
All right. Oh.
Okay, everybody. Wow. For the Wolverines, we have pulled the 8 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups upright, and 4 of Swords upright. I keep meaning to do this for all of our reads, but the 8 is, which is described the cards. The 8 of Pentacles, we see a figure on a workbench and he's literally carving a star into one of the pentacles, and you see like the 7 sort of coins going up the tree to his side. 10 of Cups, for those that don't know, there is a rainbow of cups at the top of it with 2 figures arm in arm and 2 little children playing. It is such a happy scene. And then the 4 of Swords, we see what looks like a coffin with some sort of statue lying on top of it. He's a knight. And then there's 3 swords above him on the wall and 1 sword below on the coffin.
And also for future reference, we always post on our Instagram, the Tarot Show 444. We always post a picture of the cards that we're pulling for you, so you can take a look and see what they look like.
Yeah, and then Hannah makes it funny with whatever we said that it was. So what if you have this one, like, it might be too hard, but you put the read in the photo
Oh my God.
that he's looking at wistfully.
I will try.
I think that's too hard.
I'll try.
Yeah, well, you should put James McAvoy in the...
Yes. My guy.
Yeah.
Wow, what another nice little read.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean, we start off with this 8 of Pentacles reversed, and I do think it's about maybe taking a break from work. Mm-hmm. To me, it's kind of giving school's out for summer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a vacation too.
Mm-hmm. Especially paired with this 10 of Cups.
Yeah, you're with your fam.
You're with your family. You need to take time out, and even with the 4 of Swords too, which is normally about like you need to take a nap.
It says, if you don't go down, I'll put you down.
Yes.
If everyone says you're dead, lie down. As Heather now Dubrow, and where we are in the universe, says.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like the overwhelming message of this spread for you Wolverines is don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Again, another very Wolverine message. Like, don't beat yourself up. That's not helpful.
Right. Yeah. Also, too, if he's literally wistfully looking at the picture, he's probably looking at a picture of his family on vacation. Mm-hmm. Just remembering that one car ride where everyone was just singing along. The windows were down. You're eating a bunch of goldfish by the handful.
Mm-hmm. You and Cyclops aren't bickering for once.
No, and Jean Grey said you didn't have to wear your seatbelts for a little bit so that you could kind of like lie down and look at your iPad or whatever. With that 10 of Cups, which is such a lovely card right in the middle, I do think it's about, there's a maybe not rare, but like a big moment, a shining moment, and maybe hold on to that, because especially if you're going to have to go into a little bit of a 4 of Swords period, soak up the heat while you got it.
Yeah.
And then the 4 of Swords is you lying in bed thinking about it, literally like Wolverine.
Dude, it does look like him.
I know. Also, because that's like a knight, and Wolverine is like somewhat of a chivalrous knight.
He's got all the little swords coming out his hands.
Exactly. Does it hurt when they come out?
Every time. Yeah, Wolverines, y'all need to rest. Take time with your loved ones. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
Don't be a hero.
Not always.
Not always.
Again,
Freaks.
if you don't help yourself, you can't help anybody else.
Exactly.
Lyle looks like Wolverine.
Oh yeah, with his little like wings.
Yeah,
Wing
the way his
face?
fur comes out of his face, he looks like, what is that really funny president that has those like huge chops?
Taft? No.
No, it's, I don't know, look it out.
But it like looks like the Lorax.
Yes. Martin Van Buren.
Ah.
Lyle looks like Martin Van Buren. He's got those big little like underneath his cheeks.
Fartin cat purring.
Oh my god. Wow. You got Lyle.
Roasted your dumbass.
Fartin Van Buren is so funny. Calling someone Fartin Van Buren. God, I love being an oldest sibling. I'm just gonna I'm gonna write that lovingly on a piece of paper and then look at it in a in a framed photo.
Also, just gonna say too, the best part of Deadpool movies when they bust out of that bus after killing all them Deadpools, and they chose the Wolverine that has like that winged mask.
Yeah, the
That's
cowl.
yeah, and it looks so cool. And he's like jumping out, and it looks like it's from a comic book, and you're like,
Literally the cover,
yeah, I'm like, that frickin' rocks ass.
I said thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for my snack.
Thank you for my snack. Thanks for my little treat.
Here's your treat, you little pig.
And I ate that slop up. Okay. Future Channing Tatum Gambit, who has a romantic storyline. This one's for you. You have been promoted.
You are my, what did you say? Like,
You are now one of my elite employees.
That's what it is.
X-Men.
my elite employees. Very demure, very mindful. All right. I've cut the deck for future Channing Tatum. Oh my God, Lyle, don't bite me. He's like, pay attention to me now. You've been saying my name.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, a decidedly different tone for this poll. First off, we want to say to the future Channing Tatums that we're sorry. We're sorry for this poll. Sorry to this poll.
Sorry for this poll.
We pulled the 10 of Swords reversed, which is the figure lying on a beach with a black knight behind and 10 swords going down his spine. Then we pulled 2 of Wands reversed, which is the figure in a red cloak, red hat, standing between 2 large wands, looking at a globe in his hand. He's sort of on the like deck of his castle. I always say deck because we have a deck. Big deck energy. So then we finally pulled the 6 of Swords to end this pull, which is, we see like a sort of huddled figure on a boat, and he's being pushed by, and they're being pushed by like a gondolier. And on one side we have rough waters, and on the other we have calmer waters as they make their escape at dusk. It is a magic hour card too. Mm-hmm. Is that like slightly gray background?
Yeah.
Looks eerie and quiet.
Well, shoot, Gambits. Feels like this week might have a little bit of a rough start.
Who hurt you? Tell me who hurt you. Who did this to you? My favorite line in anything ever. Who did this to you? Oh, maybe Gambit will say that.
Now, who did it to you?
Now, who gonna do this to you? Who gonna do this to my baby?
Was it the alligator?
Was it the alligator? Was it my swamp puppy? He done did this to you?
10 of Swords, especially reversed, it feels a little bit like not self-inflicted, but maybe a little worse. It seems a little worse than it actually is. It's like your attitude is not helping.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's definitely like a sense of attitude here. I also think, honestly, anytime we pull, sorry to jump, but Lyle bit me again. He's feeling feisty because this pull is feisty.
He's being crazy.
I know. Here, come on. You can sit in my lap. Come here. He said, you called me Fartin Van Buren. You stupid bitch. Anytime the cards have the swords reversed, especially like in the 3 of swords or this 10 of swords, I think of it as like you're finally able to start pulling the swords out.
Yeah.
They are so stuck in an upright 10 of swords. But now that it's reversed, I think it's like, okay, we're finally starting to loosen these guys and figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, ow. Lyle bit my foot.
He said, ooh.
Pull this out, bitch.
said-
Sunk his claws into my foot.
He said,
Crazy.
you know how long I've been waiting for this.
Let's make a name for ourselves here.
Ooh, about to make my name for myself here.
Right. So the 10 of swords reversed is a little bit like being able to kind of pull the swords out, a sort of change in mindset and moving forward from something that's a little painful. I would say the 2 of wands also reversed is a similar thing, because the 2 of wands is all about this kind of idea of like restlessness, or like I'll be happy when this happens, or like always looking for the next thing and not being present. So I feel like these 2 cards together are definitely guiding you towards trying to be in the moment and take stock of things and be mindful of like how things really are in this moment right now.
When you are having a hard time seeing the path forward, especially because stuff has been so hard and you're not paying attention to the present, it's like this sort of panic about not, I feel like I've heard this from a lot of my friends this week too, of just not knowing what you're meant to do with your life, what you're meant to do with the next year. Like, how do I make money? How do I do these things? And it's like, you don't need to know the whole path. You just need to know where you're going to step next. And so if you do practice that sort of very demure, very mindful, but practice that being present mentality, that'll help you take a step. And you just have to take one.
Yeah.
And that's all you got to do. Achievable goals.
Yeah, because the 2 of wands reverse also is very much like stop worrying about things that you can't control.
Right.
And so then that makes a lot of sense going into the 6 of swords, where they're moving from these choppy waters into smooth waters. It is, even though it looks somber, it's actually a very hopeful and maybe one of the most positive cards in the sword suit.
Yeah.
Because you're moving towards calmer.
It's
waters.
literally movement. And if that's what we need, because we've been so stuck to begin with, we didn't really see where we were going. Baby, you're going regardless. You know, sometimes it's not even up to you. Fate will sweep you along as long as you get in the boat. But at least it's over.
It's over.
Maybe it's Channing Tatum finally getting his movie made.
Oh, wow.
After all of that time where he like couldn't, it never was happening. And it got really close. And then Disney bought Fox and killed it. But now it's finally happening.
Now he gets to be Gambit.
He gets to fulfill his dreams.
Wow.
I saw an interview where he said he would do a lot of horrible things to make that happen. I was like, I love that man.
Cool. Cool, Chan. Do you think it's weird, like all of these, like the MCU and all of the threads, like I really love that joke with Elektra where they talked about Daredevil dying and she's like, it's fine. But then weren't the rumors that Ben Affleck, her husband at the time of making The Town, had done some inappropriate texting with Blake Lively?
Oh, yeah, I guess,
That Blake Lively had sent him some spicy pictures.
Oh, I didn't know about the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake.
And that was a rift. So then it's like, is it weird to be in that movie making that joke with the husband of the woman who, you know what I mean?
Yeah, interesting. Also, side note, has your TikTok been feeding you the like Blake Lively is the new Jennifer Lopez kind of press tour thing that's happening,
No.
where there's like backlash on how she's handling some of these interviews. She's like kind of got like a lot of attitude, and she's being a little bit insane, it seems.
Weird.
Yeah, and so people are like on the Justin Baldoni side, which I did not see coming. But she's like, it'll come to your feet now. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know whether to believe it or not. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like, I think you could easily, the way they do those junkets for so long, but it does seem like she's not having a good time.
Weird.
And it has really turned like people against her. Like I saw people being like, oh, these people like Matt and Bowen were talking about Blake Lively, and they're like very for her, and, and everyone in the Reddit on Las Culturistas was like, I can't believe they're on the wrong side.
Right. Yeah, the celebrity worship is out of control.
Yeah.
I saw someone, I can't remember who it was, but I think through like, you know, Katy Perry is kind of having like a disastrous
Yes.
rollout of her new album where, you know, she's like,
Another Dr. Luke song.
yes, like she's this doctor, like having like a feminist anthem produced by a man who's like accused of sexual assault, which is crazy. And then now a music video for the next single where she's like dancing on these like dunes that they didn't get the permits for, and
They're like environmentally delicate.
Yes. And someone in their story was like, Jenna Maroney ass.
Oh, it was Colleen.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's who it was. That made me laugh. Colleen, that made me laugh so hard. That is like a real life Jenna Maroney from 30 Rock. Just every wrong step you could take.
Yes. Well, the movie ain't over.
No.
Well, all right, you guys. We'll see you on the other side of our show. As always, we're with you.
From the womb.
On the way to the tomb. On the way to the tomb with the alligator.
Above ground tomb. Because we're in New Orleans.
We're in Louisiana.
We're below sea level.
Well, you know, climate change affects us big time. Laissez-le, bon temps roulé.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.